Hey guys, it's me, iiVoltageWolf. Welcome to another video. This time we're excuse me. This time we're playing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 1. I'm trying to speedrun it. I'm a bit tardy on the timer there because I thought it was going to be automatic because of what it sees, but I guess not. So here we are, stage 1. I collect some magic potions to get some weapon points, and then I switch to iiVoltageWolf to fly up there. This is an any percent run, if you're wondering. So it's any percent, just as it says on the tin. I'd look around for the sickle, because that's one of the tools we'll be needing for Glutton Train. Yeah, I go through this level. It's very hazardous up here. I get past those. The most dangerous thing of all here is this archdemon. I get sickle, and then I make my way to the train, which should be past this door and down. That door. I don't know why I slid there. I don't know what I was thinking. Then, my next thing to look for, is Ice Caliber for freezing the sickles. And you'll see why I want to freeze the sickles. Here we go, all aboard the train. Now that we're on the train, I'm still on the search for Ice Caliber while traversing through the boxcars. And I slide through this little crevice, and then I switch to Alfred to get Ice Caliber. Destroy this ice golem, and move it to the last boxcar. Defeat the stone golem here, and then through this door is where the boss is. And here's where the fun begins. So this is Glutton Train. It's a simple attack pattern. So I hop up on this bunch of colon, and as it's being dragged to the boss, I freeze the sickles that happen to be on the face, and that's a massive DPS right there. I learned this from a tool-assisted speedrun. Apologies for my constant coughing. I'm trying to get the mucus out of my system. But yeah, this boss is pretty simple. And then I get dragged forth once more, for one last sickle, and use iiVoltageWolf to finish him off. This is the easiest way to avoid the thing, so just go behind the hand. And that is stage 1 in the books. On to stage 2. Stage 2. Seems simple, right? Well, I'm looking for the axe, and I'm looking for a good place to clip. So I make my way towards where you would normally clip. I botch a lot of things in this run. So I think it was this. I thought it was no. I killed that one. That's the proper one you should go for. You freeze. Yeah, I tried to do the freeze clip where it's like I freeze an enemy, use G-Bull, go into bat form, and clip through the ground that way. Well, I botched it by pressing the wrong button, and now I have to take the longer way. I guess I could say I'm doing it for content at this point, because honestly, this run is ruined. I make my way towards where I would be were it not for that whole thing. This is where I do platforming and make my way towards the destination. Whole lot of enemies trying to knock you off. And down these stairs is where you would desirably be. And I try to do the clip, but I use the wrong. I freeze the wrong enemy, and I end up here instead of where the mana would be, like the mana extension. So I suffered the consequences there. So, I make my way up these stairs, and just fight my way to the next set of stairs, which is here. I go down, defeat this ice golem, and then I get the mana max up, because we're gonna be needing it. And now on to the boss. Now this is where you would find the axe, but I broke the wrong purple lantern and got the 3 knives. Yep, I messed up again. This boss is a little tougher because it's an airborne boss. So the pattern is line of bubbles, icicles fall, rush, then stones fall, and depending on where you are on the screen, the thing will drop and start hovering over to that side of the screen. And so I do my best using the 3 knives to whittle down the health just enough to go in for the kill. And so I use G-Bull for some reason, and try and have him be like the 3 knives again. But that didn't go so well. And I get hit a lot. I finish off the boss, and I try to time the hop just right so that I can get the extra life, but I messed up because I was distracted by the timer. But that was stage 2. Now on to stage 3, the Brilliant Void. So I make my way to the right, and then I get hit by things. I'm trying to do a whole lot of avoiding here, and I collect some magic potions for MP. I mess up something again here, and that is Jeeble eventually dying, because I try to rush past an enemy, but get hit with arrows. And there's also an extra speedy trick you could do, which I think is TAS only, but basically you go up to another area of this level, freeze your sickles, use Jeeble to fly under the frozen sickles, and that's how you get a clip. But I don't know how to do it, and that's why we're taking the longer route. So I wondered if I should get the axe, and I did get the axe, and I make my way through the level. Just like tiptoeing through the window. By the window, that is where I'll be, come tiptoe through the tulips with me. I get hit by a giant bat twice. And then that's where I mess up. Goodbye, Jeeble. And so I make a mistake again, which was to get the 3 knives. And I basically bollocked myself because I'm so used to breaking candles and not knowing what to get. And so I destroy that dude. And I make my way to the next section. And so there's a lot of mess ups, so I neglect calling this a speedrun because of how much I mess up in this. And I eventually rage quit. I eventually rage quit this. Because, you know, living life as a failure. And furry trash. So, I max up my health, and, I make my way to Valefar, which is the boss of this area. So down there is Valefar. A demon all about thievery and money. So what I do is make my way up to the top here and hit the head. And then And did you know that destroying the coins with your weapon actually hurts Veilfar? It might not be by a lot, but, you know, who knows? It's not like I can see damage values. But yeah, I do 3 knives. I do the 3 knives every time I pop off the money. And he's trying to crush me. I avoid it. I miraculously avoid these and make my way up. And I throw the knives the wrong way, which is stupid. And I finish off Veilfar by destroying the money. So, I just follow the null space. And that is stage 3 in the books. That's a lot of dead bodies that were under that money. Now, stage 4 is basically the Tower of the Twin Dragons, but it looks like there's 3 towers, so... yeah, a bit misleading. I use G-Bolt to break some sub-weapon lanterns so that I can get magic. And then, I was hoping I could find the axe there, but I guess there wasn't an axe. So that bollocked me. So I tried to avoid these axe dudes. And make my way up the tower. There's a clip I successfully do to save time here, so that's like the only clip I remember doing. Like, that's the only clip I remember seeing and doing. And it's in this area here. All the way to the right. I destroy these dudes. I try to look for the axe one last time, but unfortunately, I just get knives. I freeze this fire golem, and I do the clip successfully. And that's how we get Valak early. So we skipped a very good amount of the level. So this is Valak, so you avoid the fire. You avoid the fire from the bottom head and avoid the projectiles from the top head. I mean, they are twin dragons. And you know, I kind of like the design because these dragons have hands. I do a stunt here with G-Bolt to try and avoid the fire, while I get Alfred hit, because, you know, screw that man. And there goes the bottom head. And so I go on and destroy this top head. And, oh wait, that's not it, because now these two heads merge to make one big head in this manner. And I try to do that stunt, but I have to take the long way because I did not have the axe. It's a repetitive pattern here, so you duck under the fire, and then when the body portions make their way to you in that manner, just jump and hit the thing. And there goes Stage 4. Stage 4 is in the books. Stage 5, you might know this level from Ritual of the Night, because if you were an early backer of the game, the first place you'll be is somewhere familiar that gets featured here. The Galleon! The Galleon Minerva is the first area of Ritual of the Night and Stage 5 of this game. And so this is gonna be like... I'm gonna be using G-Vol most of the time here because, you know, there are no clips we could do to make shortcuts. And if there were, they might bollock us because a lot of the level is a pit. So I make my way up here and dash or wing smash my way all the way over here. And I get some more magic so that I can wing smash over here and go up these stairs. I learned this simple trick on my own, where it's like defeat the poltergeist picture frame quickly by doing this hack. It's not really a hack, but you know, makes your game go faster or your playtime less. So I go collecting some magic and some health, and then here comes the poltergeist picture frame boss. Or mini-boss. So, this is a picture frame of Ayami Kojima. And so, you freeze the poltergeist picture frame and smash it. That's how you make quick work of it. I go back to using Sickle for Miriam, and for G-Vol, I just dart past these guys. I try and dart past these guys, but I get hit. So I just proceed with caution from that point on. I get some more magic and go through the door. And here's where the extra health is. So I freeze the dragon here, the green dragon, because white dragon is basically the Castlevania counterpart, and I get the extra health and break it. I get an extra life from it too. And I make my way to the top of the galleon. And at the top of the galleon, that's where we meet Andreolphis. So this is Andreolphis, a peacock-like demon who likes to hover around and do stuff like this, like storms and wind and stuff that involves energy, you know? I was a sweaty mess during this. I'm like one of those sweaty players. Where it's like, if the run doesn't go how I want it to, I get mad. Yeah. So this is how the boss goes. I try to be quick about it, which is why I try and hit Andreolthus mid-air. But if you ask me, Curse of the Moon 1 is like an easy piece of crap. And there goes Andreolthus, and this final attack is awesome. And then you just stay in between the lightning and the energy beam right there. And that is stage 5 in the books. There's the castle over there. And now we're on to the castle levels. And the reason why the timer has stage 9 instead of stage 8 is because stage 8 is the Grimory one, and stage 9 is like stage 8, but it's like the Zangetsu alternative, because this is the Nightmare mode run. And so, this is Bloodless's stage, and I use Chibo to take down this Bwer. These shield dudes, I just hop over and kill. Then, for Alfred, I break the green lantern to give him the lightning. And the lightning is a huge thing for the Bloodless fight, if you want to make it quick. I grab the power extension. Now our hits hit harder. I make my way up. I try and find a good way past these axe armors. They're not really axe armors. Well, they are kind of axe armors, but not in the sense that they would act like in the Castlevania series. So I'm like, screw it, and then I just fly over them. Because I am not tolerating such tomfoolery. And I get some more magic. I try and safely slide, but I keep going down those stairs. I break the wall, and then I make my way towards that door right there. And I make quick work of this area as well. The memes about this level are basically the scissor demons, where it's like they have giant scissors ready to disembowel you, you know? And so, Jeeble is basically gonna be the punching bag here. We don't care about him. And so, we grab Miriam here, and we make our way towards the next door. And this is where you meet the bunny demons, like the bunny girl demons from Ritual of the Night. Ooh, saws. Now we're getting good. And here's where I use Jeeble again. only for a short time before switching back to Miriam, to get the 3 knives here. And then what I do is try and test the waters here by trying to hit that dude with the knives. But I use G-Bolt to just fly over him. Or hit him. But yeah, I wing smash my way through that. I heal Miriam, and now I have 30 MP, my max MP, and here comes the bloodless fight. You can actually defeat bloodless very fast with the lightning, but I didn't do it right. And so... Wait, did my encoding just overload? Yeah, sorry about the lag there. Yeah, my encoding did overload. That's why it dropped frames. It very rarely drops frames like that because I'm using a capture card. And so now Bloodless is dead. Well, she has to do her final attack first. And with that, Stage 6 is done. Now on to Stage 7, which you might recognize from Ritual of the Night if you got the game on launch day. So this is basically Livre Ex Machina. So this is Bathen's level. The only difference is, with Ritual of the Night, Bathen is the boss of Underground Sorcery Lab. And that's just Ritual of the Night. In Curse of the Moon 1, Bathen is the boss of this Livre Ex Machina place. I make my way up. And I grab more defense. I grab the axe, like I should have. And because Jeebles reaches pretty bad diagonally, I use Alfred's lightning here. And then I use Alfred's lightning here again. Grab the fire shield. And there's a clip you can do in this level too with the fire golem, but I can't manage to pull it off successfully. I end up just falling forever in a glitched world. Yeah, the frogs here are basically the flea men. I thought I was dead there, but I wasn't. so because I don't have, ice, I don't have the ice caliber, I think I break the candle that, has it with G-Bolt on accident. Yes, I do. Wait, no, it was Miriam. My bad. So I grab some magic so that I can just rush through this area without any reservations. And so down here is another Poltergeist picture frame boss. Or mini-boss, but this time, it's Iga's portrait. That's Iga right there. Yeah, Iga is notable for wearing a hat like that. Yeah. It would have went a lot faster if I had Ice Caliber. And I could have potentially skipped it too, if I were to pull off that clip very well. And now I'm searching for Ice Caliber. This is where I find Ice Caliber. Yippee! And then I use my axe to break this wall. I grab some magic here, just to keep myself afloat. I grab some health, and make my way to the stairs. I thought I fell off there, but good thing is, the knockback isn't as bad as, Curse of the Moon 2. And did you guys know that, that Curse of the Moon was actually a stretch goal? That was for the Ritual of the Night Kickstarter? It was one of the stretch goals. So I collect magic here, and make my way to Bathan. Bathan is a speed demon, to say the very least. And I slide there for no reason. Don't ask me. And so, Bathan is pretty easy with this setup. You just gotta keep freezing him. And using your axe. So, I run out of mana, but that's okay. He's almost dead anyway. So I finish him off very soon. So I let him do one last attack like that, and then finish him. I make my way up these books, and before Bathan could make a target there, I finish stage 7 with that. Alright, so stage 9. Here's the fun part about this stage. I rage quit because I try to do the strat with Alfred where you hold on to Ice Caliber and freeze the mini boss in Alfred's section so that I can get quick times, but it didn't work out so well. I end up rage quitting. And so, the 3 talismans to open the door. So Miriam goes through green. Miriam's part is pretty easy, you know? Pretty easy for me, I don't know about you. The reason why Alfred's part is so hard is because his attacks suck. Like his non-magic attack sucks ass. So, with Miriam, it's an easy start. I'm just going through the level the best way I can, and I make it to a flame demon, who is the mini-boss of this section. I mean, the flame demon just works the same way the archdemon from the first level works. And here's where the rage begins. So I try to hold on to Ice Caliber. I basically shit myself because now I have a spirit following me, and I lose a life. And if you die with one character for the section, you have to start all over again with that character. So I try holding on to Ice Caliber again, but this time I don't stop running. I make it down the stairs, which is a save point. Those eyeballs, they are a pain because, yeah, this is where I'm like, no shot, bucko, you know? I was like, no shot, bucko, and I really wanted to break my controller there. But I try and do a different strategy with the fire shield, so that if the Medusa heads, or the eyeballs touch me, they would get killed by the shield. I tried doing that strategy, which has always been my go-to strategy. And so I make my way through the level. I jump too late, and I frickin' throw my controller across the room. I think I throw my controller across the room. No, I'm still at it. This is probably the one where I give up. Yeah, it is. It is. I remember now. So I try one last time with my method. I have to wait on a platform. And then I have no time to waste. Go under the fire. I jump too late again. And that's when I throw my controller across the room. And I'm like, I'm freaking done! And so that's why the timer stopped, despite me not clearing the game. So yeah. I rage quit.